Welcome back to the Keepher YouTube channel. Today we're hosting an interview with Paige Horsnell, an English goalkeeper for Actonians Ladies Football Club in the FA Women's National League. She currently wears Keepher goalkeeper gloves in all of her training sessions and matches. Today we're going to hear about her early beginnings, her most memorable career moments, her advice to young goalkeepers who want to go semi-pro, and much more, so stay tuned. Tell everyone a little bit about yourself, where you grew up, and how you started playing soccer.
I'm Paige from London. I played soccer when I was at primary school, which is when you're really little. I was the only girl in the team and they decided to throw me in goal because sometimes when you go into a new team you don't really have a position. So threw me in goal and I kind of pushed the normal goalie out and just carried on. I went a bit crazy, as all goalkeepers do. As I've grown up, just progressed through the years. So
you started playing goalkeeper at a young age, and like you said, you just stuck with it all these years, and you grew to enjoy it more and more as the years went on?
Yeah, exactly. So I started when I was 8 years old, so I was pretty young, and I decided that I didn't see much fear, so I decided I was quite fearless and decided to jump at footballs that were nowhere in my reach and probably missed most of them, to be honest with you. So I just carried on training and got better, and I started to enjoy it so much, just throwing myself around, especially in the mud, just sliding through the mud, grabbing the ball. It was amazing.
When did you start playing for Actonians Ladies Football Club, and how has that been so far?
So I started playing for them in 2016. I went from a team that was 5 divisions below them, so it was quite a big step because I was 17 at the time. So I was still quite young, and they had a goalkeeper as well. She had been there all her life, so that was always a challenge, but we worked well with each other, so we pushed each other to our best, and I ended up being lucky enough to start quite a few matches, and then I had about 8 games where I didn't start at all, and I was like, am I good enough? So I just trained so hard, proved myself in the reserve team, and then jumped straight back in, and I've been playing for him for 3 seasons now as first choice, and the thing is, it's very challenging, like, at that level, but I still really enjoy the game, and that's all it's about, I guess. It's good to play at a good level, but if you don't enjoy it, what's the point, really?
Did you face any struggles or setbacks early on in your career?
I tore a muscle just below my knee when I was 12 years old. I was out for 13 weeks, so I was like, shall I go back to football, shall I not? But as soon as I could kick a football, as soon as I was allowed to start training, I went to the practice field with my dad for about 4 weeks straight. So it's during our summer holidays. So I had no time on school, so I just practiced every day with him and got back to it. So it is a setback, but I guess it's good for the future because it allows you to do better when you get injuries and stuff.
What's been your greatest accomplishment or favourite moment so far in your career?
As a team, so with my team, I guess we've been able to make a name for ourselves. So when I first started playing there, no one really knew who we are, and a lot of people still don't know who we are, but we're becoming more recognised, which is good. And personally, I think biggest accomplishment, becoming first choice keeper for my team. At the level I'm at, as young as I was, I guess you just have to step up sometimes, and it's like being thrown in the deep end of a swimming pool without being able to swim. It's hard, and mentally it's crazy, but you got to step up, don't you? You just got to enjoy yourself and do well.
Do you have a most memorable save or match?
Most memorable save? They actually got this on camera, which was quite interesting. It was just a normal league game, I guess, and it was going in the top corner, and I hear one of their supporters saying, "It's gone in." So I've jumped and just hit it away somehow, and I guess it's a little save, but it's memorable because everyone thought I wasn't getting there, so it's quite nice to be able to do that. Memorable game was at my old team. So we played a team that was 3 divisions above us in a cup called the FA Cup, which we have here. We ended up beating them 2-1, and I got player of the match, so I guess that's always it's a very good match. Everyone was buzzing. It was crazy.
Now, you started wearing Keepher goalkeeper gloves 3 seasons ago. Now, how did you find out about Keepher, and what made you want to wear the gloves?
So I had a little look on Instagram because I decided I wanted to try something different because the gloves I was wearing, they were just a bit big and I don't know, they were good but not good enough. So I had a little look on Instagram and scrolled through some pages, and I saw this Keepher soccer, and I like the fact that it had her in it because it's just like I'm a woman, it's for girls. So I had a look and looked at all the descriptions. I liked the colours of them as well. I emailed them asking about to test the pair, just because it wasn't a well-known brand and stuff. So I was like, oh, can I try out some? And they were so good. They just sent a pair over. I trained with them every time. I played with them every time. I was like, they're getting a bit old now. So I spoke to them and I ended up getting a sponsorship with them, which was amazing. Their customer service is brilliant, so they just sent me over some. What I like about them is the fact they're so tight. They fit, but they fit really well. There's no saggy bits. It's hard to explain when you don't have them, but no, honestly, they're my favourite gloves I've ever worn. And they're becoming a bigger brand now, which I go on Instagram all the time like, oh my God, they've got so many likes or so many followers. So it's good to see over the years the fact that they're becoming well known, and they deserve to be. They really deserve to be, because they've come a long way already.
Do you have any match day rituals that you do before every game?
I guess before every game, my right back, which is my right defender, we do a really weird handshake. So we only come up with it this season, but I don't know, she tried it with one of her other teammates and it really didn't work. But before every game we have to do it, and the other game we didn't do it and we ended up losing, so now we're just like, we have to. So I guess that's my only superstition. Yeah, I don't really have many, because as long as I listen to music before a game, calm myself down.
What advice would you give to young goalkeepers who want to become semi-pro?
I'd just keep at it, because when I was younger, I didn't play for a high team. So when I was still at school, didn't play for a high team. Left school, I was like, not really going to get anywhere here. And then you just, sometimes obviously you have to work for your opportunities and find them by going to trials and stuff. But if you wait and you train hard, the opportunity will find you, I believe. And as soon as you get it, just jump at it. Just literally jump at it, because you've got to follow what you believe.
Well, thank you, Paige, for doing this interview, and I hope you have the best of games in this upcoming season.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thanks for listening to our interview with Actonians ladies goalkeeper Paige Horsnell. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the Keepher YouTube channel. If you're interested in purchasing Keepher goalkeeper gloves, you can do so on www.keephersoccer.com.